Hello, dear traders. Information and analytical service is in Guru.Markets. Thank you so much for helping our project. Help forms can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, please give your royal thumbs up in advance. Your thumbs up is very much needed for the development of the project Guru.Markets. Now we will analyze the main indicators of the corporation Kamada Ltd, ticker KMDA. The review was based on information as of August 14, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets company Kamada Ltd belongs to the subcategory. Specialized pharma, 58 organizations take part in the comparison. This is very representative. We start with summary data for the company. A little further, we will look at each indicator in a little more detail. If necessary, you can put a stop. We propose to consider all the parameters of the organization in question more carefully. Access to the database with the ticker structure is free. Thank you very much for your repost, as well as other help. All this is extremely helpful in my work. Market capitalization of the company Kamada Ltd is $0.32 billion. Market capitalization of the subcategory is $126 billion. Kamada Ltd has a share of 0.254% and is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is estimated at $0.24 billion. And the capitalization of the subcategory is $53 billion. Kamada Ltd constitutes a share of 0.451%. Having made a comparison of the shares occupied by the exchange and balance sheet capitalization, we can see the following. Share Kamada Ltd in the subcategory in case of stock market capitalization assessment is 0.254%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.451%, which is 78% more than the market capitalization share. Assessment of the company's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Good 1 point. The financial liabilities of the organization under study amount to $0.01 billion. Financial liabilities to balance sheet capitalization amount to 4.2% of capital. Score for the company's financial obligations. Very good, 2 points. The company's stock price to earnings ratio is 24.2. With an average of 0 for the subcategory, this is significantly better than the average for the subcategory. Evaluation of stock price to earnings ratios in comparison with in the subcategory. Very good, 2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was $12 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are expected to be $16 million. This is 28.3% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison with in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's price to revenue balance is 2.1. The average for the subcategory is 2.3, which is 9% lower than in the subcategory. An assessment of the company's stock price to its revenue in comparison with the indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. Revenue for the last 12 months was $150 million. Projected revenue for the coming 12 months is expected to be $190 million, which is 27% more than at the current moment. Assessment of expected future revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Good, 0.5 points. If you're interested in this analytics, in this case, I kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell. For you, because it is free, you will greatly help the spread of the channel Guru Markets. The margin is 8.3%, with the average for the subcategory -8%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 16.4%. Assessment of sales profitability in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of subcategory personnel is 0.253%, which is 0% less than the market capitalization share. And this fact shows the imbalance in the company's market price Kamada Ltd, rather towards revaluation. The amount of market capital per company employee is $844,000. And in the subcategory, there are $841,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 0.4%. Estimation of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per employee is $32,800. The average for the subcategory is -$29,100. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is $62,000. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The share of sales per individual employee of the company is $396,000. In the subcategory, there are $362,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 9%. Estimated sales per individual employee compared to subcategory sales. Good, 0.5 points. The volume of short transactions is 0.1%, with an average for the subcategory of 6.4%. This is the valuation of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI 14 shows the 50% level for the company Kamada Ltd. For the subcategory, the RSI level, 14, is approximately 46%. Potentially, shares of the subcategory are valued approximately the same as shares of the company Kamada Ltd. Comparing the movement of the company's stock price Kamada Ltd and subcategory shares, we can see that over 12 months the stock Kamada Ltd showed a dynamics of 8.2%, against the price dynamics for the subcategory of 11.4%. This clearly does not indicate anything, but you need to take note of this fact. The result is as follows: 6.5 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory, -2 points. If you look very broadly, within the US market in general, we'll see the average score for the stock market as a whole is 0.3 points, against the score of 6.5 points from Kamada Ltd. Let's look at the table of orders, which is available to everyone. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains absolutely all decisions made by the information and reference evaluation system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. Based on stock valuation Kamada Ltd. Information and reference system for stock valuation Guru.Markets, the following decision was made. Open an order due to the fact that Kamada Ltd, the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Let us remind you that earlier on February 6, 2023, an order was published. Company ticker VTRS. Reference rating system Guru.Markets. A decision has been made on this order. Close the deal. The result is a loss of 5%. Thank you all for watching this video and for using the information and reference system Guru Markets. You all really are the coolest audience.